up, and we're standing up, and I want you to get close to the wall. Get close to the wall. Everybody can have a wall. Soften your knees a little bit. Let your feet be wide, and I want you to turn around and twist and press into the wall, and turn and twist and press into the wall, and keep turning and twisting. Get your legs just the right distance away from the wall, so you can do about 15 to 20 of these twists for your spine. So your feet are separated, hip widths apart. Just figure out your back is going to be to the wall. And it could be just a little gentle little touch, or you could push away from the wall. Really get a good twist. And if your spine doesn't feel like going all the way around, then you might just go a little bit of the way. Challenge, when you go one direction, your knees are going to be soft. You're going to pivot your knees and your hips. And tell me, what requests do y'all have this morning? Any requests for yoga? Chocolate.
She needs chocolate. The chocolate. Something with sound bowls, perhaps.
Something with sound bowls when you relax, okay? Okay, come back to center. Come back to center. So we're going to breathe in short, long through the nose. And then breathe out through the mouth, short, long. Short, long through the nose. Short, long through the mouth. And again, short, long. Out through the mouth. Okay. Now I want you to add dog and cat tilt with that breath work. So your knuckles can come together. Soften the knees. Let the head hang down. Stretch into cat. So where's your tail? Your tail's going down and forward. Pull the belly in through the nose. And then a big back bend as you... And do it again. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. 2 more. In and out and in and out. Let the hands release. This comes from Paramahansa Yogananda. It's called his Energization. And he has 3 affirmations, and they are, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. And you can march as you say, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. 2 claps. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. 2 more. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. 1 more. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. And you know, there's a lot of people who are not alive, awake, alert. So we are privileged. Side bend with that energy breath. Palm up, palm down. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Stay here. Now start in on this side. In, nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 1 more. In and out. Go back to that affirmation. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. You can go forward and back. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. Go back. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. Say it like you mean it. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm alert. Very good, very good. Now your arms are going to open up. Stretch them, open up those fingers, bring them over to the shoulders. And then do that same thing, but the arms are forward. Open them, bring them back to the shoulders, take them all the way up. And then you're going to exhale with a collapsing breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, hold, and exhale. Make a good sound. In and out. In and out. It's good for the brain. In, in, out. In, out. In, out. One more. In, out. In, out. Now up. In. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. Where's your enthusiasm? I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. Not feeling it? I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. So there's this theory about you're not going to think yourself into better behavior. You have to act yourself into better behavior. So when you don't, when you don't feel enthusiastic and you don't want to fake it, that's okay if you don't want to fake it. Your right leg comes forward and you're going to feel a stretch in the back leg. You don't want to be in a forward bend in your torso. The hands are at the waist, but you're going to take the opposite hand. So right leg is forward, left arm punch. Give it a masculine punch, not a little but a masculine. Come back to center. Left leg forward. Bend that leg. Feel the calf. Open up the chest and a forceful, powerful masculine. So breathe in. Right leg, left arm. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. One more. Breathe in. Back to center. Drop the arms. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. Two more. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. And boy, negativity is contagious. I'm alive. I'm alert. One more. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. Okay, just calm down. Come into Tadasana. Lift the crown. Lift the occipital lobe. Like if you have to take the thumbs to remind yourself to lift and make that neck nice and long. Lengthen the legs. Ground into the feet, the pelvis. Close your eyes and feel your energy field inside and outside for just a few breaths. Lengthen the fingers. Open the chest. Awareness to the top of the head. Awareness to the back of the body. Awareness to the place between the eyebrows. Awareness to the throat. Awareness to the heart, to the solar plexus, to the sacrum and the belly, the bottom of the spine, both legs, feet grounding, awareness to the front of the body, awareness to the breath. Two more breaths. Take your left hand over to your right and just going to bring everything, touch as much of the skin as you can. So kind of massaging the fingers, the hand, the front and the back of the forearm. And we're going to take it and bring the awareness right to the heart. And do the other hand to the other side. Fingers, palm, wrist, forearm. Touching as much of the skin as you can to the shoulder, under the arm. Bring everything, especially under the arm, and bring it to the heart. Both hands on the heart. Forward bend. Knees soft. Both hands down to the feet, bottoms of the feet, tops of the feet, backs of the legs, fronts of the shins, to the knees. Moving up the hamstrings, the quadriceps, getting those inner thighs, outer thighs, come onto the belly and bring the hands up to the heart. Take those fingers and the thumbs and give yourself a little spinal flush. So with your thumbs, you're going to take your hands right here, like at the bottom of your buttocks, where your spine is, and move up on either side of the spine up as far as you can, pressing with your thumbs. And then come back down towards the buttocks and use those thumbs as you come into a forward bend, down, out through the buttocks to the hamstrings, and let the legs come back down towards the feet and hang in your forward bend. Slowly rise halfway up and then to standing. And take your hands to your forehead and your fingers. And with the fingers, you're going to rub on that forehead, breathing in, and then let the hands come to the temples as you breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in, fingers at the temples, and then, or fingers at the forehead and go to the temples as you breathe out. 1 more time. Hands to the middle of the forehead where the third eye is, the pineal gland, and then to the temples as you breathe out. Tuck those fingers behind the ears, go out the sides of the neck, out to the shoulders. Let the hands cross the heart and breathe. A little scalp flush, so your hands come to the top of the head and like you're giving yourself a shampoo. Give it a nice little massage, top of the head, back of the head, down towards the neck, on top of the ears. Make sure you get the whole head. And your hands once more. Take a deep breath. Straighten out your hair. Let it come to the heart. Hands drop back down to Tadasana. And just check in inwardly, externally. Feel your skin. The only organ that is exposed to the outside. Hands to the heart. Namaste, everyone.
Another short but good.
Another short class. So let's take your mats and make them horizontal. So some of you might need to move forward and some of you need to move back. We're going to do maybe like a 10-minute flow, and then the rest will be seated and on our backs for our yoga practice. So if your mat is wide so you could be able to spread your legs, that's what you want. She's testing. She's texted. Do you see a hand going in there? That's the hand of cat. Yeah. She should put their face in there. Just show her the face. That's okay. Okay, come back to Tadasana. And your feet are under your hips. So just come up on the balls of the feet if you can. And then let the feet come down and bend and send your tail back to a little squat. This time, if you can, when you come up on the balls of the feet, add the arms, breathing in. Come up on the balls of the feet if you're able to. And come down flat, not fat. And let the hands go back, bow the head down. Open the fingers back behind you. Do it one more time. Come up on the balls of the feet if you're able to balance. Sometimes you have to walk on your tiptoes to get your balance, right? And then let your feet be flat. Bend those knees. Send your tail back. Arms go back. Let the arms come back up to your mountain pose. Side bend, right. Lengthen your left leg a little bit longer. Stretch through the fingers. That left shoulder go back as you open your belly up a little bit towards the front. Come back to center as you breathe in and lengthen over to the side. Stretch into those elbows and forearms and fingers. Move that shoulder in the right back just a little bit. Come back to center. Inhale. Let the hands touch towards the heart. Exhale. Take a breath in and out. Widen your feet. Your toes are forward. You're going to bend towards the right, staying at the heart. Bend towards the right, left. Bend right. Take the opposite arm and reach about shoulder height. Press and press. Do it enough so you feel your abdomen, your internal oblique abdomen. The shoulder height this time, now reach towards the ceiling. Bending into one leg, straightening the other. Find a steady breath. We're going to do one more each side. Now come into 5-pointed star, and your heels were turned just a little bit and your toes will be out. So contract your leg muscles, contract the arms, stretch the fingers, lift up through the crown, and breathe. Palms come down. Turn the left foot in, but right foot out about 90 degrees and bend into warrior two. So the left foot is forward and the right foot is turned. Then park that forearm on that thigh and come into side angle. So the arm is near the ear, just straight up, but stretch. Take the arm that's up on the ear and bring it towards the ground and turn your body into a twist towards that bent leg. Bring the hand inside that foot and lower your torso down for a hip stretch. Bring the knee on the back leg down. Come to the forearms if it's comfortable, or one forearm. Lifting back up, straightening the back leg and lifting the knee off the ground, bringing your toes forward and your torso forward. Let the hands be in the center towards the ground. You can. Feet are still wide. Head releases towards the mat. The toes are forward. Push the floor away if you've got the hands on the floor, or use the hands on the legs. Walk your hands forward into downward, wide-angled facing dog. Draw the head closer towards the feet. Press into every finger, widen them. Arms draw in. Shoulder blades squeeze in. Feel your leg muscles. Feel the release of your neck and head. Let your breath be your comfort. Keep it steady and comfortable. Walk the hands back towards those feet. Bend those knees, turn the toes out, heels in, and come into a squat. Could be just pelvis towards the knees. You could go deeper if you want. Sway a little right and left. Come into your forward bend. Let the hands touch towards the ground. Bring the toes forward. Let the head release towards the ground. Come up halfway. Hands to the waist. Lift the body up to standing. Then turn your toes out. Raise the arms up. And we're going to do a half squat. Half squat. Lift back up to mountain pose. 2 more of those. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Back to 5-pointed star. Stretch the arms, fingers, contract the legs. Feel the skin everywhere, front and back, left and right. Palms turn down. The left foot turns forward, the right foot turns out. Come into warrior 2. Adjust your feet if you need to. Side angle, put that arm on that leg. Let the arm come up near the ear. You're in one diagonal line. Really reach. Fingertips towards the ceiling. Press into that back foot. Move the shoulder back so you're in a back bend in the thoracic spine. Open up that torso. Then place it down on the ground and turn and twist towards that bent leg. Let the hand come down inside the foot. Lengthen that back leg so you feel the top of the thigh. And then gently place the knee down. Move the toes to the back. And you could come to the hands or you could come to the forearm. So you're in lizard pose. Do you need a blanket for your knee? Bring yourself back up so you take the toe forward and let everything come back to the center where the toes are forward, the hands are in the center. And now with the hands either on the ground or maybe to the knees, lunge right and left again, right and left. And everybody come over to the right, bring their hands closer to the foot. One leg bent, one leg right. Turn to the right. Straddle that foot. Take the foot, it's forward, back to downward facing dog. Lift the leg, the same one that you brought back. Lift the leg up. Bring it forward and come into your pigeon. That leg is forward. Straighten the leg back behind. You're in a back bend, so let the hands come back towards that knee. Drop the shoulders. Go forward on the back leg and take that foot that's forward and come into plank. Back to downward facing dog. Lift that same leg again and bring it forward towards the hands. However you need to bring it forward. Bring your body back to the front and straighten your legs. Lunge over to the left. One leg is bent, one leg is straight. Feel the inner thigh, that straighter leg. Turn your bodies towards the left. Can you take that forward leg and bring it back to downward facing dog? As graceful as possible. Draw the hips back. Lift that same leg that you just brought back from front to back. Lift it up into one-legged downward facing dog. Bring the knee forward. Come into pigeon. Walk your hands back towards the knee and be in the back bend of pigeon. How's everybody? We're gonna just come onto our backs in a minute. Does that sound good? Now bring that back foot, toe comes forward, lift the knee, come to plank. Oh, you're so strong. Downward facing dog. Bring the feet a little bit closer and bring that same leg that you've been working with up, and then bring it forward towards the hands, and then turn your bodies back to the front again. Walk your feet in, toes and heels, toes and heels, toes and heels. Bend the knees. Let the arms go back. Send the arms forward. Rise all the way to standing. Standing back bend with goddess arms or full wide arms out. Take a breath, come back to mountain pose. Swan dive down to the ground. Bend your knees and let your bodies come onto the floor so that you're on your backs. Hugging your knees into your chest. You can leave your mats just like that. Just rock a little bit, side to side. And I want you to let go of your left leg and just hug the right knee in. Anchor that left heel so you could flex the toes up towards the ceiling. And hug that knee closer towards your head. You press that thigh down on the left. Flex and point that foot, the right one. Then circle at the ankle. And reverse that circle. Keeping the knee bent, just support it with your right hand as the left arm comes out and move that leg over to the right, still bent, and then support it as it crosses over your body, staying bent, and roll over to your left hip for a twist. We're going to do that move again. So come onto your backs and bend that leg and support it with the right hand as the left arm anchors out. Move it out towards the right. Feel the torso releasing. The next time you exhale, just bring it across your body. Roll to your left hip and come into a twist. You could send that right arm out turn the head opposite of that leg. Roll onto your backs again, hugging both knees into your chest and lift the legs up and press out through the heels. Engage the knees, engage all the muscles of the thighs. Maybe the big toes and the heels touch. Grow those inner thighs longer. Now bend the left leg and hug that knee in and let the right leg come down on the ground and anchor that heel. Press that thigh down on the right, toes up towards the ceiling, and keep hugging that knee in closer to the head for a nice back release. Flex and point that foot. Then circle at the ankle. And then reverse that circle. Then the right arm out to help anchor as you bring that left leg to externally rotate that hip, keeping the buttocks, the right down, torso spreading. And then let that leg cross over the midline, over to your right hip and come into a twist as you maybe send that left arm out. Do that again. Send that left leg over as you roll onto your back and keep that leg bent, supporting it with one hand, grounding with that heel with the toes up, lengthening in the torso, feeling supported in the back. And then roll over under your right hip as you bring that leg bent towards your midline and over towards the right. And use your hand to help go deeper if you like. Feel the weight of that left shoulder help open up in your thoracic spine. And allow the body to come back onto your backs. And then let the feet be wide. Holding maybe with your feet the outside of the mat, and the arms can come out. Shoulder height, palms lifted. Let your knees come together. And then make a lot of room so the neck can feel long and the shoulders descend away from the ears, and come into your cat tilt as you press the low back down towards the ground, using the muscles of your abdomen to pull in and up, like they're tucking up under the ribs. And then turn the head to the right as you take a breath in. Turn the head towards the left and a side bend as you exhale. Turn the head to the right as you breathe in. And then pause. Turn the head to the left as you exhale. And then pause. One more time, head goes right, breathe in. Pause. And head goes left, breathing out. And pause. Head comes back to center and release out a cat tilt. Release the knees away from each other, but the feet are still wide, knees up. Let's work with that breath of the four-corner breath as we let the legs come to the left and head turns right. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Go the other direction with your legs and head. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Legs go left, breathe in. And pause. Make the breath comfortable. You choose the rhythm. Legs go the other direction as you exhale and pause. One more time, legs left, breathing in. Stretching the arms. Aware of the belly muscles. Legs go to the right. Exhale the breath. Legs come back to center. And we're going to be doing moving bridge. So let the hands come close in towards your hips with the palms down. Arrange your postures so your legs are bent and the arms are extended. So you got plenty of room to take the arms back behind you as you lift the hips into Setu Bandhasana, breathing in. Pause there. And breathing out, let the hands come down and let the spine come down from top to bottom. Breathing in, lift. And pause, stretch the arms, maybe hook the thumbs, lift a little bit more in your buttocks if you can and want to. And then exhale, come back down. Do 2 more, just the way that you'd like, just fit for you. Then let your feet come together when you're done and let those knees fall away from each other into cobblers, Baddha Konasana. Let the arms be however you like, towards your hips or out, or maybe in goddess back behind you. But just keep those legs relaxing inwardly. Now it's easy to practice some of that 4-corner breathing, inhaling, finding the pause at the top, and exhaling till you feel empty, and pause the breath at the bottom. Couple more times. Take your left knee, lift it up towards the ceiling and roll over onto your side, on your right side, and just stay there for a couple of breaths. We're going to set ourselves up on an incline on our bolsters and a couple of blocks. So let your bodies lift up. I swear I'm smelling skunk. Are y'all smelling skunk underneath the building?
It looks like it was smoking hot here.
No. But y'all are I think in the past there's been a family of skunks that live under it. They're going to take 2 blocks. Maybe one could be lifted taller than the other. Put your bolster. Aren't y'all on Zoom glad you don't get to smell the skunk and the various smells were... Yeah. So this will have a little restorative here. And I want you to think about all the many things. It's the very simple mantra of I am. And I'm going to read some of the all possible words you could put in there. I am. Then you're going to just choose some of your favorite. And after the body's nice and warmed up, now we're going to have a little rest. So you're going to come into your restorative pose where if you wanted, you could have your legs bent. You could have the legs in Baddha Konasana or even just Sukhasana easy pose. You could take blocks and put them there for the thighs. And if you let the arms be open and the shoulders be open, you're going to have a nice opening in the chest. I want you to get your Samvriti breathing going. So it's not a pause at the top. It's just an inhalation and an exhalation. An inhalation, a pure awareness breath. As I just list several of these, just see which ones are attractive to you for the new year coming in. I am brave. I am cheerful. I'm abundant. I am bold. I am grateful. I am loved. I'm courageous. I'm healthy. I am confident. I am joyous. I am good. I am compassionate. I am trustworthy. I am bright. I'm authentic. I am aware. I'm confident. I am blessed. I'm selfless. I am loving. I am fun. I'm blissful. I'm passionate. I'm strong. I am fit. I'm complete. I'm playful. I am relaxed. I am fearless. I am powerful. I am thankful. I'm radiant. I am enough. I am awesome. I am beautiful. I'm enthusiastic. I am whole. I am intelligent. I am caring. I am happy. I am creating. I am peace. I am limitless. I am light. I am grace. I am. I am. For another minute or two, you fill in blank in the words that resonate, that you want to hear, that you want to affirm, that you want to manifest. We're going to slowly come out of this position with some contractions and some releasing. And we're going to come out of this rest into some more activity gradually. Just stretch your arms away from your body, flex the feet, and then make a fist and curl the toes and contract the legs and the arms and maybe the buttocks and grit the teeth as you breathe. Contract all the muscles of the body. And then exhale and soften everything. We'll do that 2 more times. Lengthen the arms, make a fist, curl, flex the feet, lengthen the legs, contract everywhere. Breathing in. And then exhale, release, and get as soft and relaxed as you can as you let go of the entire breath. One more time. Stretch the arms, open the fingers, then curl the toes, make a fist. Grit the teeth, wrinkle the eyes, the forehead, squeeze everything, legs and buttocks and front of the body. And then exhale, soften. Bend your legs. Take your time to roll to your right side. And we're going to lift up, come to seated. If it's possible for your knees and body, sit in Virasana, that's hero's pose, and get your strap. And I have a copy of that. I am, if anybody liked that, you can take a copy with your phone. It's nice to just do the I am for your affirmations to bring in the consciousness that you want. So you can sit on 2 blocks, 3 or 4 if you need them. And you don't have to sit like that. You could also just sit in easy pose and get your straps. You're moving slow. You got some there, didn't you? You can change your mats back to the orientation you like. And if you're ready, just going to lift the shoulders up, roll them way back, way down and forward. Lift them way up, way back and down. Couple more. Up, back and down. One more. And then you're going to take the right arm and you're going to externally rotate it and then inside. So externally rotate, it goes out and in, and then in and out. One more time, it goes out and in, and then in and out. Do the other arm. Externally, rotate it. Internally, bring it from out in and out. One more time. Out and in out. Now take turns bringing one arm back, then the other. And then you could lean back into a little bit of a back bend. Bring that arm back. Right arm and left arm. Do that again. Take the right arm back, left arm back. And if you're in Virasana, you lean back and feel a stretch in the hip flexors. And if not, it's a back bend if you're in seated. The right arm comes back and the left arm comes back. Let's pick up your straps and bring it up above your head and make it nice and wide and make it taut. Relax the sides of your neck and just move that strap over to the right and then turn your head opposite and point the nose down. Pull hard on your strap. Go the other direction. Turn that nose. Are you excited about your trip, Chris? She's gone to Costa Rica to become a yoga teacher. Goes the other direction. Yeah. We wish we could all come. She's gonna be busy.
And then she's when you get down, and you're up, down.
And then she'll what? That'd be wonderful. Bring it up above and let it come back behind you. Drop your chin. Take a strap. Chris will bring you. Move your head in a horseshoe to the right. Chin to chest. Over to the left. Back down. And to the right. Head back to center. Shoulders go up, back and down. Feel a little more open. Up, back and down. Up, back and down. One more. Up, back and down. He's going to be inundated with information. Immersed. Now your right hand has the strap. Your right hand has the strap. And then you're going to bend it. And you're going to take the other hand back behind you and get that tail. And then you decide how close you want those two hands to come. The right hand is bent. And then walk those hands closer together. And the object is to relax your neck, your sides of the neck. Breathe. Let go of the bottom back hand and let go of the top. Yowzer. And take the other hand, strap is up, bend, and let it touch towards the back of the body. With the other hand, come around and get the tail, and then walk those hands as close together as you want. So that top elbow is pointing up, tricep moves back. Remember, your yoga poses are, there's not a place where you go, there I am, I've arrived. It's always a little effort and then a surrender, and an effort and a surrender, just like life. All practice. Let go of the bottom arm, let go of the top arm, and release. Both arms are come out, and let the right arm come on top, and see if you're ready for your asana. Or not. Just hold those shoulders. Release the arms and then do the other arm on top. Maybe you just are reaching for the shoulders, or you might look like this, or the elbows might draw into each other and you could bring palm to palm. Drop the shoulders, soften wherever there's tension, and breathe. Release both arms, and if you need to come out of Virasana, come out of Virasana. If you're okay, let's do a little bit with our necks. Your hand can be on your thighs. Just come back into the side bend and drop those shoulders. Then tilt the nose down in that direction. And then let that chin go across the sternum. So you're in a side bend to the other side. Drop the shoulders. Tilt the nose down in that direction. And bring the chin across the sternum to a side bend. Drop the nose down. And move across the sternum to side bend, other side. Drop the nose down. Make that U shape. One more time. Side bend. Drop the nose. Drop the shoulders. Side bend. Other side. And just let that head hang down. Take your hands back behind you. Lace the fingers together and press into the back of the head. Open up those elbows. Lean back. Press the hands into the head and the head into those arms as you're in a side, in a back bend here. Take the thumbs and massage the back of the scalp. Let go and bring your hands together and make some heat on your hands. You could come into a forward bend in any way. Let the head come down, cover the eyes, and take 5 good breaths when you're ready. Whenever you're ready, just shake out. Let yourself come out of Virasana. If you're in Virasana, where you come to all fours and just broaden back behind those knees. Before we come to our final pose, I'd like us to do a seated, just a 2-minute meditation. You have all kinds of tools. You have an I am mantra, mudra. You can use the GPS with your fingers, Satanama with your fingers. Remember the bunny, and the fox, the bunny and the fox. You could use the bunny and the fox mudra. So after you've stretched out that way, I'm just gonna time you for 2 minutes, and then you could come into any pose that you want. You could really meditate lying down, but the brain receives meditation much more fully and is more alive, awake, alert when it's above the spine. Yeah, it's bunny up and fox down. Bunny up and fox down. It's challenging. So there's all kinds of tools to help steady your mind. We all have the monkey mind. So when the mind goes, the mind just starts to go, I'm going on this trip, I'm going shopping, what am I going to do for New Year's? What am I going to have for dinner? Just go, oh, there I go thinking again. And just bring it back to, I'm breathing, I'm sitting, I'm just preferring innocently to just focus on being here right now. I have thoughts, but I am not my thoughts. Are you ready for just 2 minutes? Here we go. Find your way to just be still and just observe. Welcome to go longer if you want. So it's your time to find your favorite way to be. An inversion could be good. Legs up the wall, legs on a bolster. You've got a good 5 minutes to rest, meditate more, to reflect. It is said that the spiritual journey is like a razor's edge. We balance on that very fine line between the pairs of opposites that make up the phenomenal, the relative world in which we live. The need to stay aware of our growing edges so that we can use them as fuel for the journey while maintaining a gentle attitude of forgiveness toward our shortcomings is an example of the razor's edge. Contemplate these words of the Peace Pilgrim, a woman who crisscrossed the United States, carrying no money, no bags, no possessions, only blessings of peace and forgiveness. And she said, every good thing you do, every good thing you say, every good thought you think vibrates on and never ceases. The evil remains only until it is overcome by the good, but the good remains forever. Take your time. Come back to seated.
Someone over here is hungry.
Thank you, everybody, for practicing today, sharing your presence, peace above, below, outside, and especially inside. Namaste.